Welcome to the Next 11 podcast brought to you by Rising Star Football League. A brand new episode right here where we talk about all of the things grassroots football as well as the big things happening from the respective angles in the world of sport. My name is Mohammed Abdulhamid Alan Smith, as you know me, and I have two of my colleagues here, and we are about to dissect all of the happenings from the world of football this morning. I have dear Esther Obiman as well as Nonso here. Guys, good to be back in a new episode of the Next 11 podcast.
Yes, good to be back on the show. I'm excited and I'm ready for some people.
I'm already made, you know. You used to call me Alachi Bamba, so
It's
I'm
a-
only new on this.
It's a new season, guys. I mean, last season we had wonderful stuff from the Rising Star Football League. We had our campaign all through the season, and now we are getting set for a new season. How prepared are you guys?
Let's say 90%, but I'm really excited for the new season. Like, it's been long overdue. Yeah.
Nonso, you were there all through the campaign last year. I mean, I believe you enjoyed it, and you're looking forward to this year's edition.
I'm bored already.
You're bored already.
For the kickoff, you know. There's one thing about when you're waiting for a league to come up, you'll be like, man, the new signings, the new clubs, and so many things. You just want to get involved. So right now, the Rising Star is taking me too long. Now I'm bored.
I mean, but the wait is not so bad. So when
It's
it
very
comes,
bad.
like, there's this
Should they have-
excitement that
I
comes
don't
with
even
it
think they
starting.
need break. Just change the 11 that.
What are you now saying? These footballers actually need time to rest.
Then
What
you
are
bring
what
the
are
ones
you
that don't
saying?
need time to rest. Some are on the bench, they are starved. Just get the new ones in. Let's start. No need for break. That's starving us.
But it's all good, guys. I mean, sometimes these players need rest. That's why there's the off-season, time for them to prepare, so we can give you a better season at the next campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. This is the Next 11 podcast brought to you by Rising Star Football League, and we have plenty of talking points. We'll be starting from the big one that have been trending. The Super Eagles seems to be at the talk of the town right now. We know what happened in the last qualifiers. They were able to get through the playoff, and now CAF yesterday announced a date. Set November 16th. From November 13th to November 16th is when these qualifiers will be going down in Rabat, Morocco. Guys, we saw what Victor Osimhen was able to do, getting us across the finish line, and now we have a chance at the playoff. Can Nigeria actually make this World Cup? We struggled through the qualifiers, but can we get through this playoff? We know we are playing against Gabon. Then there's the other fixture between Cameroon and DRC Congo. But can Nigeria actually get this World Cup tickets?
Yes, we can. So let me give a big shout out to Victor Osimhen. So the fact that we even have a chance to fight for the World Cup is all thanks to the one and only, the goal poacher extraordinaire,
Please, you are
Victor
beginning to annoy
Osimhen.
me.
Am I annoying
Why do
you?
you always like putting ourselves in this kind of condition? Why
Anyways.
do we like shooting ourselves on the foot and now look for a doctor to come and treat it? Why do we like this country is so sometimes if he was a small child, I'll be flogging this country every day.
Okay.
Okay, we can actually win 4-0. It's possible. We can beat a Benin 4-0.
Yeah.
And we had to struggle all this way in South Africa, of which day.
But South Africa are doing very well. We saw them from the last Nations Cup. You can't just write them off. And we always say in football, in African football, there are no minnows.
And let me just say this. No, so you caught me short, so let me just finish what I was about to say. Anyways, shout out to Victor Osimhen because he's the reason why we have a fighting chance in the World Cup. But a group that had the likes of Lesotho, Rwanda, Zimbabwe, South Africa, and we cannot qualify from maybe after the fourth game we should have qualified. It's really sad, but it goes to tell you that there's just so much happening, not just in the camp of the Super Eagles, but behind the scenes there's a lot happening
You mean
that
in
I
Nigeria?
don't want to talk about. I don't want to go into all of that, but the
mean
truth is
Nigeria?
we know there's a lot happening, and
You
it's
mean in
affecting
Nigeria?
it's affecting our football, and a lot
Answer
of people
first.
are already coming out to speak up. But I'm not going to talk about it. I'm sure the people
My
who know,
own is
they know.
every day, oh.
But are we
Every
going to
day.
qualify for the World Cup? Yes, we will. We will
So
qualify.
we dey hear am.
We will.
So
Osimhen
they
has
are-
given us something to
let me
hold on
just
to,
let me just
to fight
let me
for.
just make it easy for you. Let me tell you the Nigerian the word we use. We tried our best now. After all, some people did not make it to this I don't know what I'll call this third chance, because it's not even the second.
This is a playoff.
This is like a third chance.
But there is still a chance. That's what we can say. There's still a chance. As far as there
Even
is a
if there's
chance.
a glimmer of hope, you're going to take it.
Little bit of
We didn't
hope.
go to the 2022 World Cup.
If we not make it now, what is the statement?
We must
We
go
tried.
to America.
We tried.
At least we got somewhere.
Canada and Mexico.
At least we got somewhere.
This is our problem.
This is the playoff.
At least we got somewhere.
Our chance were dead and gone already at some point in time.
It's better
and the
it's
fact-
gone than at least we went somewhere and it will later be gone.
No, I just feel like better something than nothing.
So what are you now saying? Are we not going to qualify for the World Cup or
We are
not?
not going to qualify.
Why do you think we are not going to qualify?
Because I've seen this thing like 6 million.
Why
years.
do you don't want us to qualify?
I want us to qualify.
No,
Christ's
from
sake,
what
I'm
you're
in
saying
Nigeria.
right now.
You know
From what
the
you're
problem
saying right
I
now,
like to see
he doesn't
reality.
want us to qualify.
I like to see reality.
Nigerians have this stubborn but yet, hopeful spirit. They don't want to accept the fact that, we can still make it.
Are you talking about
Because
me
we
now?
didn't really qualify the way you wanted it to happen. Just like I said, there's
The
just a
way
lot.
the Moroccans
I
did it,
know,
the way
I know, but
the
that's
Egyptians
the
did it.
Nigerian spirit.
What Nigerian spirit?
I think
Okay,
that's
our
the thing
spirit
about-
is to be suffering and be struggling for everything that we're supposed to just take.
I mean,
Just pick it
aren't
up.
you getting used to all of this?
At one point,
Yes,
in
At
time-
you
some
should be-
point,
you should get used
we're getting used to it.
No,
to
at-
suffering.
At
Yes.
one point in
Wow.
time, we have to tell ourselves the truth. We actually put ourselves in this position because
Obviously.
when you
Yeah.
like you just
Thank
said,
you
the
very
group
much,
we
Mr.
were
Allen.
should be an easy qualification.
Obviously.
But the thing is, in football, there are no easy group. There are no easy teams. We are seeing it.
Have come
Even
again.
in the Rising Star Football League last season, we saw some of the teams, some of the games, some of the goals, some of the players. It was teams that we didn't expect to actually get onto the top Super 4. At one point in time, we were thinking that it was going to be Cologne Babes, it was going to be Emirates FC that got to that particular position. But at the end of the day, they ended up being the team that got relegated. So in football, you can just write any team off. Lesotho that we are complaining about got a point against Nigeria. South Africa, I mean, they have a working league. You can't just underrate South Africa. We saw them at the last Nations Cup.
Yeah.
You can't just underrate them.
You're not blessing
so
what I'm
at
saying.
one point in time, you have to
blessing
tell
what I'm
yourself the
saying.
truth that football is not played on paper. It is played on the pitch. And it's
And at some point,
because...
watching the Super Eagles during the qualifiers was really disappointing for me. I get it. We've cursed them, we've shouted, we've done all of this, but now we have a fighting chance. Let's take it.
Okay.
Simple.
So as it is right now, no. So I really want to hear from you. There is something I want to hear from. Why is it that you think we will not qualify? Why?
Because I think the last World Cup we had to bring out our calculator to
But
find out.
is there anything bad in bringing a calculator?
Why must you bring a calculator?
No, calculator is part of
don't
it.
need to use calculator. They are waiting for other people are the ones doing calculator for them. They are winning straight, qualifying. Every time we bring calculator, or we say with this one we minus 2 points from this one. If you score 3 goals, or we make this one not score, we have to score 4. Why? And 5-5. The last World Cup, how many did we play in the group
We
stage?
didn't go to the 2020.
Oh,
it was in the
didn't go.
2018 was the
we
last
didn't
time.
go.
We didn't go.
Yeah.
That's what it's coming.
And you don't want us to go
because
now.
we bought the same calculator.
No, so you are not
Let's
in
go and
Nigeria.
start doing
No,
mathematics.
so you are not in Nigerian. Let's check this man
He's
very
not
well.
a
Is he a
patriotic
Nigerian?
Nigerian.
Are you Nigerian?
Where are you from?
Me?
Are you Nigerian?
Are you sure?
Enugu State, proudly.
All right, guys. Yes, the Super Eagles. We know November 13th, Rabat, Morocco. The game against the game against Gabon. Aubameyang, Danis Bouanga, these guys are very, very good. So
Very good.
we can't underrate them. I know everyone is talking about qualification for the World Cup right now, but you also have to remember this Gabonese side got 22 points during the course of the qualifiers, but they were just beaten because Senegal were just better. But we can't underestimate them. We can't underrate them. Then we'll keep that one aside. Let's focus on European football. The season is heating up. We are seeing what is happening right there. Arsenal currently seem to be the talk of everyone's lips right now. They are going about 8 games unbeaten right now. And when you look at the Premier League, they are not. So we had the likes of New Dawn last season in the Rising Star Football League. We had the likes of Chidex as well, putting in some performance like that. I mean, when you consider what Chidex have been able to do, what New Dawn were able to do last season, and looking at this Arsenal team, do you see any kind of comparison?
If I should pick a similar team, I think it should be future guaranteed. Because
Why?
future guaranteed, they are one of the teams that they had like a good run. They had a time when they had like a winning streak. New Dawn had two, but future guaranteed at a point, the style of football they played was different from any other team in the league. Every other team were bringing sometimes just like want to get the points. Future guaranteed played the game. They kept the ball on the ground. They had some crazy players. I think they had a player we called Musiala there. He had some crazy skills and so they had. When you look at, it's not like Arsenal wins games without playing well. Arsenal actually dominates. In fact,
People
they make
have
football
called them
look impossible.
corner kick FC. People have called them set piece FC, saying that if it's not corner kick, they are not scoring goals.
You might take it that, but corner kick is part of football.
Sure.
But why is it that it's always corner kick? Why can't you score from other side? You can only
Recently, they scored it.
So if United is losing and they score a corner kick,
Okay, wait. Let's take it like this.
The thing is, if
let's
your
take
only
it like
go-to style is corner kick, there is a problem.
Then why is it that other Premier League clubs are adapting to Arsenal style? Everybody is not checking in their corner, even throwings.
And that's why Pep Guardiola is complaining that the Premier League didn't used to be like this. The only time we had a Premier League season like this was when we had Tony Pulis, we had Sam Allardyce there throwing the ball into the ball. But this is not how football should be played.
It's football.
Whether
Corner kick,
Pep Guardiola likes it or not, Arsenal is getting the result, and that's all that matters.
But the thing is, at one point in time, teams are going to find out. They are going to find you out. They are going to find a way to stop you from scoring this set piece.
They're scoring playing goals too. They're scoring from
But you need to have another style of play.
If Arsenal can keep up the momentum, they might just go on to win the league.
No.
The way they are going.
No, they are cost.
The way,
Why do you think they cost?
No, they might.
I mean, compared to other seasons, I just feel like this season, everything is working in their favor.
Yes,
I mean, Chelsea is struggling. Liverpool is falling apart. United, yes, they're getting it, but they're just United.
When the devil works,
Liverpool,
there's a
Tottenham.
way he does his thing.
Okay.
He makes you believe that everything is going well until you have an accident. I get it. So it's normal thing.
So you are saying at one point in time, this is not going to be Arsenal's year because everyone is now saying this is Arsenal's year.
They know about it. Why are you saying like?
No, at one point in time there is a little bit of change. There comes a time where you keep on losing, you keep on falling. At one point in time, you stand and everything seems smooth sailing. Don't you think so?
Yes.
I just feel like this season might just be that season for Arsenal.
That's how we felt
every
the season
weekend
before.
when I want to watch the Premier League. Arsenal is the first thing that comes to my mind because
The same thing. The season.
they play the best football currently right now in the whole of Europe. If I'm being honest,
I don't agree with you.
I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I love watching Arsenal play.
3 years in a row, the first time in history, escorted people to go and win the trophy.
What do you mean by escorted?
They escorted Man City.
Ah.
When it was only Man
They
City.
competed and at the end of the day they fell off.
Oh, it's escort.
I think City was.
That is the way they escorted us, Liverpool, to win the league. So all this thing is not. It's not new.
So
it's just that they're just waiting for the real contender to come.
Okay, so
then they'll
who
carry
did
the
they
bag,
escorting this season?
and I don't know.
So who is escorting them?
Thank you.
Nobody's escorting them. They are the
So
escorts.
at one point in time, nobody escorting them. They will disappear and nobody will find them.
No. They will find who will escort them.
Why
who
would
they will
they-
escort. They normally do this.
Nobody is
Let's not
escorting.
change this thing. They know
Usually
it.
when
We
you're
know it.
escorting somebody, there's somebody behind you. Now there is nobody behind
is
you.
just
So-
protecting the league for the right owner. If the owner come now,
So who is the right
who's the
owner?
right
Who is the
owner,
right
please?
owner?
maybe Liverpool. Maybe
Are you not
Maybe
even
Man
ashamed of
City.
yourself by saying that?
We're currently in a bad
A
form.
Liverpool that has lost 3
Yeah,
times
what?
to
Yeah, what?
Crystal Palace in a
You haven't won a
season.
game in over 9 matches now.
How they gonna beat
In the
Arsenal to
Premier
the
League.
league?
What? Let's-
No, your own competition.
They were
They were knocked out from the Carabao Cup just recently.
I won Frankfurt the 5-1.
I just one win in 8 or 9. You can put it
But
that
then you
way.
lost to a struggling.
Hey,
Chelsea.
you people are shouting. I'm not hearing anything.
One win in 9 matches.
Yes, but we are still well on the table. Please, can you
You're
just
ashamed of
So
your
where are
form.
you on the table again?
just a stone throw from Arsenal.
It's not stone throw. Do you know the stone throw
You
between
mean
now and
a
Jigawa? Jigawa is a stone throw
Now,
from here to this
Oh,
place.
from
I
there.
stole it. Liverpool stone. You are used to doing that kind of long throws.
But Darius, let me ask you this thing.
Yeah.
Is this finally going to be Arsenal's year?
If you ask me, I say 90% yes. But there's
Where is
still
the
a-
remaining 10%?
Because we talked about.
Okay, let me just
That's
explain
it,
it.
10%.
So I want to just bring in Patrice Evra's word where he said every season is like a seasonal movie for Arsenal.
Yeah.
The same story, the same pattern, and boom, no league for them. But looking at this season, I think there's just something different with Arsenal this season. Both the play, the dedication, the fact that they're even getting important goals in the last minute and all of that. I just don't know. I just feel like this season will be different for Arsenal. And like I said earlier, the other teams that should be competing for the league are struggling right now. City, Chelsea, Arsenal, maybe just United. United just picked up form recently.
What?
And we
What?
know
United will struggle.
I'm
now.
just saying United can't compete.
You have to say just United. How many people are just
Anyways.
how many matches do you? I
don't think anybody, maybe smaller teams like Crystal Palace.
Can actually stop them.
Maybe. I mean, we saw a Leicester side win the league one time.
If DRS is saying 90% for Arsenal, Nonso, how many percent do you think Arsenal have of winning the league?
Let me be sincere, because of the cost is, it has to be.
You keep mentioning this course. I don't know this course. I don't know what this course is, but go ahead.
You will know, because it's like, well, I'm sure how many years now they haven't won the league.
They haven't won the league since the last time they won the league was 2004.
2004.
So going by my mathematics right now, it means that 21 years and counting.
That's not complete now.
But you know, Liverpool went 30 years.
Yes, now that is it.
And they still won it.
People has to be breaking
But
this
do we
course.
really
I
believe?
getting it.
Can I ask a question?
Somebody has to break
do
the
we really
course
believe
now.
in the curse of football? Like, is there really?
Yes, there is.
Because I've heard Tottenham at some point people said they were cursed. They can't win any trophy. And last season we saw them beat United to the Europa Cup.
Check. They had to do something.
Something extra,
Yes,
something
you
different.
have to.
I mean, even with Liverpool at some point, they didn't win the league for over 30 years.
We had to
And
bring
finally-
Klopp. We had to change
So
the whole board.
What
We had
makes you
to
think
kill
Arsenal
some
is not
players,
ready to
do
break that curse
something.
this year?
Eh?
What makes you think Arsenal is not ready to break the curse this year?
What has changed?
I think a lot has. I think mentality has also changed. Arsenal wants to
mentality?
win
They are still
more.
doing-
Arsenal wants to pick up points
What
more
difference
than just
did
play
they
the
have
best
from
football.
last season?
Well. When you look at the squad from last season and you look at the additions they made
Okay,
this season,
Gyökeres.
no, not just Gyökeres. You look at the players in defense, because when you compare Arsenal from the other teams in the league right now, I mean, they have a team in terms of squad depth. They have it there. For each position, they have at least a replacement. In previous seasons, we'll see Bukayo Saka always playing every game. When they played against Brighton during the course of the Carabao Cup game, Bukayo Saka started from the bench. In previous season, Mikel Arteta would have thrown him and they have started that game, and at the end of it, he picked up an injury and Arsenal title defense crumble. But we are seeing him trusting the kit, rotating his squad. Like you said, we have our doubts, but we've seen a bit of improvement from last season. And when you check out what is happening with the other teams, Liverpool is struggling. City have still not found themselves yet. Man United don't look like the team that can actually
even
go
Chelsea.
on a consistent run.
Yeah.
Chelsea are still a young team, inexperienced. So
Yeah,
Arsenal
children
have
running
been
up
there
and down.
before. So at one point in time, you need to admit to yourself. I know you're afraid to say it, but one thing I have, my problem is, why is it always set piece? But before we go on, before we move on from Arsenal, last season we had the league in the Rising Star Football League. We saw the teams, we saw the winners. Then, if we are going to go by the Premier League and go by what we just discussed, looking at the teams from last season, if they are going to be the same team to compete this season, who are your early favorites to win the new season of the Rising Star Football League?
New Dawn.
You're still going for New Dawn?
Yes.
Why
New
do you
Dawn.
think New
I
Dawn?
just love the way they play football. It's beautiful to watch. Yeah.
Okay, night one. Bright future. You know, they struggled a lot. They had some, but I think this season, I just see the spikes. The future has to be bright. I get it.
I don't know,
I
but,
saw what he did there.
but I'm a chill guy, so I'm going for Chidex, man.
Okay, chill
I'm
guy.
a chill guy, so I'm going for Chidex. So, guys, you know that you just had some of our early picks or our early favorites for the new season of the Rising Star Football League. And very, very soon, we'll be giving you more updates on our various social media channels on the new campaign for the Rising Star Football League. Ramsey is going with a future guarantee.
No.
Bright future, I beg your pardon, bright future. No,
the future is bright.
Emma, calm down. Then there is the
Dawn.
New Dawn.
Yeah.
But me, I'm going, like I said, I'm a chill guy, so I'm going with Chidex. So let's move away from Arsenal. Let's talk about Man United right now. They seem to be, 3 wins in a row. The field goal factor seems to have returned. Anywhere you go in the city, in the streets, nightclubs, anywhere in the country right now, United fans are across social media saying they are back. Are Man United back?
Why do you have to start from high?
I want to hear from you. Why? I want to hear from you. Why are you shy?
I mean, start from here.
Are Man United back?
beat
Are United back?
recently, so.
No, they're not back. Because what they have is just this early morale, this early twitch. This it's in Bremen. It's just that guy.
Are you only saying Mbeumo is the reason why they won 3 games in a
No,
row?
I'm telling you that when I look at Mbeumo play, I see like the spirit. You understand? If something should happen to Mbeumo, man, he's back.
What about Madialo?
But remember, they are this same
Diallo
Mbeumo.
is still he's doing his Diallo things. He's always doing.
You just pointed out
enemies.
something. You just pointed out something. Also. You just pointed out something. You said if anything happened to Mbeumo, there'll be a problem. Remember, in the
Mbeumo is
next
going.
3
Yeah.
weeks, these guys will be heading for the African Cup of Nations.
Morocco.
Mbeumo will be heading to the Nations Cup. Mazraoui will be heading to the Nations Cup. Amad Diallo will also be joining them as well in Morocco for the Nations Cup. So do you think they are back or not?
They are not.
They are not back.
No, they are not back. Why you think they are back? Because they won 3 matches.
They won 3 matches. But you have to consider the games
we
they
went
won.
to beat Frankfurt. Does it mean we are back? I looked at that match. I knew that there's still trouble. There's trouble. Leave. They are not back. All this one is this thing. Okay, let's watch now. How many matches did they win in a row?
They are playing Northern Forest in their next game.
That is it. That is the lose or the draw. That is you drop. My man, take. It's not easy.
Are they back or not?
No, they're not. Okay, so there's this guy on social media. He said if United goes 5 games,
Yeah.
it gets 5
The
games.
United strand.
And it's been how many?
5 games. They've won 3 now, and most people are saying, no, the thing is,
do you know, just because of that guy, I'm rooting for United to
But
get
you-
5 games in a row.
people are now saying,
or can they get 5 games in a row?
people are saying if United win 5 games in a row, that guy will lose his clout. He will lose his relevance. Nobody will care about him.
So-
again. But let's pray for that guy, man.
I mean, I just want United to get 5 games in a row, not because I feel like they're gonna do
Why?
anything to stop anybody. But then again,
You know 5 games in a row, me.
At one point in time, last season,
It's possible.
last season,
This kind of
last
conference.
season, the teams. So let me put you the statistic. Last season, in teams that finished in the top 4, not many. I think only 2 or 3 won 5 games in a row. Even Liverpool that won the league last season did not win 5 games in the Premier
there was
League.
a particular season where
Premier
Chelsea
League.
went on a 13 game winning streak and won the league. It's possible. It's very possible. But is United back? No. I remember in 2022 when United wanted to let Maguire go.
Why will
and,
you put United and winning the league in the same statement?
I mean, they have the most league in the Premier League. Why wouldn't I put them in that conversation? I want to know why.
Because they're the most successful in
They are the most decorated team in
You
England.
said-
They are the best team in England.
Premier League.
They've won the most.
One is the most Premier League
I mean,
title.
most successful.
The most Premier League.
I mean, we should
If
still
he
talk
had
about.
his
No, when you talk about Premier League, they've won the
You
most
don't
Premier
say
League.
that.
They've
You
won
don't make
13.
that.
Liverpool has done better in
You
Europe.
won't make this kind of statement. How will you call Man U?
A team have
in
won
the same
13
context
Premier
with
League.
Liverpool.
A team have
You
won
know, the
13
thing
Premier
is,
League
I'm not even a
titles.
United fan, but I'm just going to say the way it is. United are the most decorated team in England.
So?
But will they win the league?
No. Don't do that. The most decorated is Liverpool. Don't clean your mouth. There's something here.
All right, agree to disagree. Let me just continue on saying. Can United go 5 games? You know,
No.
finish? Nope.
And
they
are they
cannot.
back?
Are they back? No, they are not back.
So what do you now? What
I
are you
think
now saying? So this thing
it's
is
just a thing of luck. They beat Chelsea, they beat Liverpool, and
Brighton.
they beat Brighton. The Brighton game came to me as a shock. I thought Brighton would beat them. Not the Chelsea or Liverpool game, because you know when you're playing against big teams, sometimes it can go anyway. But Brighton, they shocked me. But Nottingham Forest, I don't think United can beat Nottingham Forest.
No, have you watched Nottingham? They are really knotting people up.
No, they are.
They are knotting.
I know, but
They've brought in a new manager in Shane Dyke.
Yes.
they don't manager this season, right?
And the thing is, you have to look at it. He has coached 2 games. He has won 1, lost 1. So he's going off against Man United later this weekend. It's a big game for them. And the City ground is a very, very tough ground for any team to go to.
Sure. Yes.
But for United to actually convince people that whether or not they are back, they still need to go to the City ground and win. Because the jury is still very much out for them. They've won some games, but the performance as well haven't really been. They scored 3 goals against Brighton, and Brighton were able to put 2 back. So those are some of the areas they need to sort out.
if they can keep
scored,
scoring goals,
later
then they're fine.
They now scored a late goal in the win. And also, we saw the Rising Star Football League last season. We saw some of the teams put in some good performance. Like I said, teams that we didn't think they were going to struggled. Similarities between Man United and Emirates FC. That's what I see. That's what I see. Because Emirates, everyone knows Emirates. But if Emirates are to return back to the league campaign for the new Rising Star Football League, do you think they can be a better team?
Hi. That is a long story, my brother.
So you are writing off Emirates.
Lost 12 games straight.
And maybe because their players were injured
They are
now.
owing us points.
They are.
So if they are coming in as minus, so there's
No, they are not in football administration. It's when a team goes into football administration, you go into as minus because they lost last season.
Do you know the last score? 9.
9-0. And Southampton collected 9 in the Premier League now.
Man U is not in the same
Southampton
context.
lost 9 in the Premier League. It's not easy to lose 9.
You can put Southampton and all those.
So who can you compare Man United to?
the Colo Babes.
Colo Babes.
The ones that had the late pick and started doing something.
Did Man United have a late pick last season?
Not really. Yeah,
Sorry.
they escaped now. You know, they
They
are at a point.
At a point, we're already to be
See,
there
they
to
are
play the
falling.
championship.
Yeah.
I was really excited to see United play in the championship though. Because there's money in the championship.
Yes.
What's you in the Premier League? I mean, you cannot win it. Go to the championship and win.
So, side by side, Man United, Colo Babes. One want to rank two teams, compare them. Man United, Colo Babes.
Yeah. I would take the striker of Colo Babes. That guy is really, he's really active.
But are we not underrating United at this point? Like,
you are underrating the rising star, man. That league, man. If you watch the league and you watch Man U football, if Colo Babes are that high and they can spend that kind of way Man U used to spend, they will be competing better.
Right.
No disrespect to Manchester United and their players, but we have some very good players and teams in our league. Colo Babes is one of them. Emirates FC, Future Guarantee, Bright Future, some of the big teams. New Dons. And these are some of the teams that, participated in the Rising Star Football League for next campaign. As the fans, as viewers, everyone wants to know about how to be part of the league. Just visit our social media pages on Facebook, on Twitter, on X, on Instagram. You definitely get all of the information that you need about the Rising Star Football League. Guys, now let's move away. Let's move away from one Northwest team in England. Let's talk about the one that is currently struggling, fighting for their lives. Their board manager right now is complaining about long balls. He's complaining about not having the largest squad. He's complaining that he doesn't have players to rotate. He's saying that this is a man that spent over 300 million on 3 players. Isak, Vets,
I just knew what
this is the manager. But now he's going on about I don't have the players to play this competition.
Right.
I don't have the players to play this.
No, we're not offering anything.
What has gone wrong to Liverpool? What has gone wrong with Liverpool?
Should he start?
I want to hear from you. You are the Liverpool fan here. You've been defending them, criticizing everyone. What has gone wrong with your football club?
I think Slot needs to change his name first.
He's no longer
He's not slotting anything. He's slotting things in the wrong pockets. He's putting 8 ball. 8 ball is rolling straight into the pocket when the game just kicked off. His pattern, his slow build-up kills that team. You understand? If a Liverpool number one thing is you respect the home. You don't lose at home. I don't know why you will go to Crystal Palace. I'm Crystal Palace to go to your home.
Are you good?
I'm not good.
Touch his head.
I'm not good.
You need a hug?
More than. What is this? You lose 3-0 to Crystal Palace in your home, in Anfield, the burial ground, the place that we have killed the Barcelona, we have killed the AC Milan.
Can I ask you a question? Have you guys started walking alone?
No, we can never.
At one point in time, they have to. They are now walking alone.
No,
the spirit that is walking in them has left them behind.
I didn't walk in.
You have been left behind.
I think the ribbon in the Premier League is still red. And signifies
it is. But from the look of things right now, you are more likely to be playing in the Championship than in the Premier League next season.
With 15 points.
At this point, you are 15 points. You need 40 points to stay in the Premier League.
Yeah, how many remain?
And you are losing every week.
How many remain?
You are not losing every week.
No, calm down.
And we are very certain that this weekend you are still going to be losing.
No. It's Aston Villa. It's a big team.
Are you serious? Aston Villa.
Aston Villa beat City.
Do you know what Unai Emery has prepared?
City is nothing.
Do you know what Unai Emery is cooking?
What can he cook? He's
Right.
not a good cook.
Okay, let me just say this. When Anislot came last season, I had a conversation with some football fans.
Yeah.
And they're like, they don't believe in beginners'
luck
when it comes to football. But we saw him win the league with Liverpool and everybody was singing his praises. It wasn't like a spectacular season, but they won the league and that's what mattered. And I was just waiting I think I was waiting to see this happen. Because he just came in, were you expecting, it's not rocket science. It takes time for you to, gel into a particular team. Even the Fergie of old, who took United to the best days of their, of their time in the Premier League, struggled at some point.
The Howard Webb time,
When it was all in favor of United, right? But regardless, there was a time where when Fergie came in, they struggled, but they picked up. So I just feel like maybe you just lost a Jurgen Klopp, who has been in the club for so long and giving you so many trophies, and you're bringing Anislot with his own philosophy and pattern. Maybe he needed more time to gel with these players. Although some people are saying signing Isak was a wrong move, and all Ekitiki, whatever they call him. But then they brought in so many players, it's not working. Even the defense is bad. Everything is just not working for Liverpool. So I don't want to blame it on a particular player. I just feel like it's time for them to just go back to the drawing board and ask themselves what can they really do to change the season.
Let me bless a little bit of what she said.
All right.
When you're using a team like Liverpool, an attacking side, Kekes is poor
Going forward or defending?
He's so poor in going forward.
But last season we saw him at Bournemouth. He contributed so much in the attack line.
No. Look at the assists. He contributed. Yes, he charged someone up front and he intercepted. But look at the assist compared to a Robertson that always gives you at least from.
But that was like 2 seasons, 3 seasons.
Even as
last season's Robinson.
As bad as he was.
At one point in time, it was Shimikash that was playing.
No, Semikas is even an advanced Kekes. You understand? Robertson, yes, he had a bad this thing, okay, but what I'm trying to say is you have an attacking team. You understand? You don't play somebody that doesn't know how to go forward. Look at Kekes, anytime he always tries a way to bring the ball back. We have made a break. You understand? We are going for a run. Then you just freeze and pass the ball back. Unlike Robertson always goes forward. Secondly, now this Isak and Ekitike stuff is giving the man headache. I know the pattern he wants to play is a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-1, 4-2-1-3. You understand? Now with the Ekitike and Isak, one has to start. That is the truth about it. Starting Isak is bad because Ekitike is on form. Starting Ekitike is bad because Isak is the more expensive.
So what can we do now to rectify this situation?
Salah now, I'm just giving you the scenario. Salah now is on a poor run of form. One of the things that is keep killing his form is he's playing with the new players. He's playing with new players, so there's some he has to, because I had one of when he was saying that now, unlike before, when he sees Arnold with the ball, he knows I have to make a run. You understand? Now he's like he's lost. He's trying to create the chemistry. You understand? And I'm seeing Salah trying to like get the blend, trying to get the mixer, but that is still killing us. So what if I'm the coach?
Okay.
I would like try and bring my own team. You understand? If he's playing the Isak, Ekitike, playing for Amvets, this place, looking for who he can use to balance the team, undoubtedly benching Salah is not good, because Salah is not only why he plays or what he brings to the team. Only his name on the pitch brings fears to opponents. So you benching him, I don't see this thing there. So
well, no disrespect, Salah, I just feel like, you know, all the couple players he played with, they're almost already done. I think it's time for him to just. Van Dijk. I'm just saying, I think it's just maybe time for him to leave the club.
He has overstayed his welcome.
Yes, he has. So he doesn't lose that, you know, legendary status he has.
At one point in time, we need to know when to say goodbye.
True.
That's what Jerry is saying. At one point in time, you need
no matter how good the story is, it has to come
at one comes to an end. And most people have said signing that contract extension was the wrong move from Liverpool. Some persons have said the tragedy that happened during the course of the break also has affected the team, because these guys are very close. So it's a sad one, but as the rival fans, we don't care about all of these things. Right? We are happy to see them struggle. We are happy to see them crumbling right now, because we know what they did last season, where every other clubs were struggling and they were winning. So football,
I think Chelsea could.
There is no form of pity. So you go explain.
No evidence.
No evidence.
No evidence will come.
Okay, guys, let's move over from Liverpool now. Let's talk about the Blues, Chelsea Football Club. These guys spent about 5 billion right now. I mean, I don't think any club in the world have spent about that amount of money, and still looks very ordinary. You know. So last season we had some very good money spent on the Rising Star Football League. Players were being paid bonuses, allowances, match bonuses. Who do you think is like the richest club in that league last season, the Rising Star Football League? That they were very organized. Their owners were spending the money on this player.
Chidex, the bright future, future guaranteed. You don't do organized, but I don't think they had the box much like these clubs.
But which team you see last season coming into the league? You say these guys are Ajebo. Their owner, they give them better money.
I think Chidex.
I think bright future.
Bright future.
Yes, that's why they were lazy. They had lazy legs.
They don't really care about football. Football is like a side hustle for them.
They are just like.
That is how. Let me tell you, that is how football is a side hustle for this Chelsea team.
Yeah.
Really?
Football is like a side hustle.
Because you be spending money on GTs, all these small children that are supposed to be in Crystal Palace. You just go there and go and buy them big money. You buy this one, buy this one, buy this one, buy this one. Small children everywhere.
Wait. Because of the Carabao Cup last night when Gittins scored a spectacular goal. So said, "Ooh, Gittins, I see what you do there. What you did there. It just looked like what Ronaldinho would do."
Yeah, the outside of the field.
Ronaldinho and
no, to be fair, he scored a very good goal.
Yes,
very good goal. Beautiful goal.
That's the kind of publicity and then Baba
I remember that was how Pep Cisse was doing.
Yes.
I mean, using the outside the foot.
But how did Pep Cisse end?
Well,
that's a conversation for another day.
Today is one of those
That's
players
how
you can
Chelsea
say the street cannot forget. You
Yes.
cannot forget the ball. They will always be there.
Yes.
Didn't have the illustrious career that everyone expected, but the street will never forget Papi Cisse. But what is actually their target, Chelsea? Because now we are not putting them in the top 4 race.
Okay.
Are we putting them in the top 4 race?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still time.
Yes.
There's still time.
They will be in the top 4.
Are they Champions League contenders?
No.
Are they Premier League contenders?
No.
So what is the target for Chelsea?
Okay.
They are spoilers. They are just there to just if you
lose
if you
guy.
are a PSG and you have to meet them in the final, then you give them the trophy. I get in it. But how they got to the trophy, they don't know. I get in it because I don't even know how they even made it to the World Club Cup. They just they won Champions League. You hide them, carry them and pass.
All right,
I
just
get
to
in
clear
it.
that for now. So they
No,
won the
no,
Champions League in 2021 against a Manchester City side that was unstoppable.
They had to apologize.
Now, and
not to
that's
bring
why
Liverpool to the
they
World Club
played
Cup.
in the Club World Cup, right? And nobody gave them a chance. They came from nowhere and took that particular.
But that's a
chance.
one-off game.
They played a PSG team that was beating everybody left, right, center. Not just 1, not 2, 4 goals. They beat Inter Milan well in the final. They beat Real Madrid on course in the final. They are so good, but Chelsea came and split. Chelsea gave them their game. So Chelsea beat them to their game. So please don't disrespect to Chelsea right
then
now.
Then you now come back to the Premier League
and
be losing to
Chelsea
Sunderland.
did so well
And be losing
and
to
they won the Club World Cup. So they're going to be the champions of the world for the next 5 years.
And how will the
Put some
champions of the world?
respect
How can you
to
explain
their
that
name.
champions of the world lost to Sunderland?
Now, coming into this season, your question is, what is the expectation for Chelsea?
What is the target?
Because the target, thank you. Because it's looking like they're not even going to contend for the league because they are one this week they are good.
Really?
Next season we don't even know.
The consistency.
I mean, sorry, the next week we don't know what's
behave
happening.
when you give them golden one.
For me, if you ask me, it's
They
just
run
like
up
what
and down.
happened last season. Maybe they're just there to make up the numbers. But will they get top 4 years? Because last season, there was a point where, it's funny, but Chelsea will win, and you hear them doing the press conference saying, oh, we are not title contenders.
We are not title
It was
contenders.
really
They are
funny.
trying to stay humble.
Let me tell you the
Whereas
truth.
we know that there is no humbleness. They know.
They wanted to win the league so bad that they started pretending that they don't like it.
They
So we are
just
not
want
title
to-
contenders. And
to
of course,
look poor.
they were humbled. It's the EPL to humble you. This season, they are not good. I won't lie to you. I don't see
So
them.
with all of this addition, all of the money that was spent, you still think they are not going to be?
Chelsea have also struggled. Let's not forget the best player in Chelsea right now, Cole Palmer, is still injured. We have so many other teams.
But you can't spend
I'm
about
just
2
saying.
billion. No, you can't spend
No,
about 2
another
billion
problem
and be
is-
pointing out a player that is because
Okay,
the player
let
is
me
not.
talk about João Pedro, right? He came in, it was more like a fire brigade approach, or bringing a striker, right? He came in during the Club World Cup. There was no prior...
And this guy has not scored in 8 games.
There was nothing.
The last time he scored was in August.
When he won the Club World Cup, he said he was just chilling in
Brazil.
In Brazil, and he
got a
he's
call
winning-
from Chelsea.
And got a call from Chelsea, and he's winning the Club World Cup, taking photos with the president of the United States and all of that. But that's not the point.
You are just
Now,
so-
no,
your
I want
ego
to say
is so
something.
big
I want to
and
say
it's so
something.
annoying.
Now, João Pedro, is he a striker that will give you 20 goals a season?
coach have said
He's
no.
not.
But why would you spend that amount of money?
But my question to Chelsea is, why did they let Jackson go and bring in a player like Delap?
Which Jackson again?
I'm just saying,
The one that
wait.
you cost
If you're going to bring Delap, why are you letting Jackson go? Just let Jackson stay. Now, you're hearing that Delap is going to be injured and you want to bring him back and he says no. That is where Chelsea's problem started.
In all of this things,
will they get anything this season? No.
in all of this thing, I think that Victor Osimhen head and catch them because there is no reason why a player like Victor Osimhen is available in the transfer market and
And they are going to sign Isak.
But how are you so sure
Hey,
that Osimhen
God.
will do well in the Premier League?
because he will do
Italian
well.
football
He's
is
the
not-
best there is,
World-class player will
the
do
best there
anywhere.
was, and the best there will ever be in Nigerian striker like Osimhen.
So you are also saying that Liverpool also made a mistake by not signing him then?
I'm not saying, I'm saying that.
Oh,
money is
you're
for
not
Isak.
saying.
Should have gone for Osimhen.
It will be, you would have gotten Osimhen even use some of the money change and put on his
You know what? I'm
salary.
so happy. I'm so happy that Victor is getting the respect he deserves right now, because during the summer transfer window, we know what happened. All of the fan base were saying he's too expensive. Why would we give a boy from Olashosun that kind of money? He doesn't know what it. But right now,
did you say Olashosun?
Olashosun.
Where the hell is that?
That is in Lagos.
Okay.
That was the place that Osimhen grew up from. So he's a boy from Olashosun. So it's actually good to see that everyone is now admitting that we made the wrong move by not signing this guy, because
I mean,
he is.
I think Gary Lineker.
Yes, Gary also apologized because
So
there
it's a
was a
testament to
big
the fact
disrespect to Victor
Yeah.
Osimhen during
I'm
the
telling you.
course of the transfer
Don't
window.
worry, Osimhen are coming
Some
for
person
you.
at one point in time,
I already gave him a shout out. He's like the best striker in the world right
at
now.
one point in time, Joao Pedro was compared to Victor Osimhen by Alan Shearer.
I think the disrespect on African players is becoming too much. It's
Thank
becoming
God.
really
Alan
too much.
Shearer.
Alan Shearer. So after Osimhen
Oh,
bullied
forgive him.
Liverpool, after
No.
Forgive
Osimhen,
him
I
because
win.
I forgive
I
him
win.
because he nobody has beaten his record.
so
in the
after
Premier
Victor
League, so
Osimhen
yeah.
bullied Liverpool in the Champions League, they all came out and started
do you have
apologizing because it was Liverpool. You know, most of these English pundits don't watch other leagues.
Yes.
They're only fixated on the Premier League and what happened every weekend. So when Osimhen bullied Galatasaray in the Champions League, bullied Van Dijk and
No, you
Konate.
mean Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah.
It's a penalty that guy scored. I don't see the bullying.
No, he before that, after that
he
penalty.
actually bullied
He after that
him.
penalty. Come on, man.
He did not bully anything.
Come
The
on,
thing
man.
that we know, that match
Come on,
ended
man.
1-0. Osimhen
Konate
scored
was
the
breathing
penalty.
and fighting for his life in that day. He was winning all of the area ball ahead of those guys. So don't tell me anything. Victor Osimhen, put some respect on his. This is what you guys do. This is what these guys
In the
do.
words of Peter Drury, he's the bully of the big boys.
Big boys. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's go. Let's move away from the Premier League. Let's talk about the La Liga. We saw the Clasico at the weekend. Lamine Yamal, Vinicius Jr. I mean, it's always fierce when these two sides meet.
Yeah.
And Lamine Yamal right now is the name on everyone's list. People are saying he talks too much. But he's a young man. This guy is 17. Is he 18? He's 18 now. But he's a young man. He's going to express himself. Whether on social media, whether on the internet, whether anywhere he's going to express himself. And he has the quality or talent to back it up. He's just like telling me that I have money, I shouldn't talk.
Alright.
You are trying to... This guy, he has the ability, so he should speak.
Someone said he
why-
has the talent of Lionel Messi and the character of Cristiano Ronaldo. So it's
and
going to be a problem for him.
Do you know what?
But I
We
don't
should
think
bring
he has the
another chair
talent of
for
Lionel
him.
Messi,
So since he doesn't want to play ball, should come here
No,
and be...
but the thing is, he's not just talking, he's also delivering on the pitch.
Okay, he's delivering.
Yeah.
Do you remember he had an injury?
He had an injury, so...
What injury was that?
His pubic injury, they say.
His pubic injury.
His pubic
Caused
injury.
by what?
Pubic injury.
Caused by... His lifestyle is castrating
But what
Barcelona.
you are telling a
He's-
boy earning
he's-
200, 300,000 pounds a week to
Alright,
not
so let
live
me just
life.
say something.
Live with
There was a
life.
particular time where we had the legend himself, the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi. He was once a young boy, right? Playing football. And he played for Barcelona. Can't most of these players emulate players?
But the thing is, not everybody can be Messi.
I know, but just learn a little
They
bit
have
of
a
the
different
discipline.
background.
No, he's
That
still
on
in the
is
same
not
path.
different backhand. If you want to do podcast, come here. Don't leave football. Play ball. You talk small.
These days, we are seeing professional footballers, even the Super Eagles have players doing podcasts. So, podcast, I
I
won't
mean,
be
we
surprised.
have kind of
Well,
Or
ex-international.
you can do the other thing
even
that
current footballers
they
are doing
say there's
podcasts.
one girl that he used to date. He can be doing that
But
one. too.
Lamine Yamal is delivering. He only
Okay,
just
so,
returned from
can I say
injury.
this?
And that is why.
Someone's personal life.
Yeah.
Is their personal life. If he decides to do anything outside the pitch of play, that's his business. But if he's going to deliver week in, week out, we're good.
But sometimes you
Yeah,
have
the
that
week in,
discipline.
week out
All
is
But if
this
he's
affected.
delivering,
That is
maybe
it.
I think his lifestyle
He
is
had
somehow.
he had the something down here affecting
What
the match that was supposed.
What now?
No,
Are you now a doctor?
no. They said it's here.
Dr. Nonso.
They say it's this area.
Eh,
Do you understand? Now, how all the times I've been hearing injury, this is one of the first time I'm hearing somebody having. Did they slide him here?
Maybe he's a house boy.
Okay, so I just think.
The ass boy.
I think when
Discomfort.
I see Lamine Yamal as a very great player. If I think he should work on his character more. Maybe his personal life should not come in the way of his football career. He's someone that can actually go on to do great things. I don't want to see him end like some players who were so good.
Like
and they're-
Neymar.
I don't want to say his name. I
don't
love
want to say it.
Neymar.
But at some point in time, he need a little bit of guidance.
From his parents.
He's 18.
I think his parents-
And
I
we
think
know,
Barcelona made a statement.
and a player that is 18, we know what we're doing, most of us, when we're 18. I mean, the youthful exuberance,
he's just like every
want to
other
be
young
out there,
boy.
want to be, but
Yeah.
he also has to understand that
But
you are a professional.
You should make
you are a
sure
professional.
your something don't get in the way.
But the good thing is that he's only dating one woman. It's not as if he has multiple women in his life.
I don't know, but how did the something get in the way?
We don't know. We don't know.
I mean, he threw an all-white party for his 18th birthday. That guy is
he was holding something that is bigger than me outside.
He's 18.
But in his defense, I'll just say
Is he the first 18?
he's just a young boy.
The Messi is there.
The first 18 with this kind of fame.
And
Because
money.
even Messi, when he was 18, was not as famous like this.
and wealthy.
Ronaldo, when he was 18, was not as famous like this. So this, and we are in a generation whereby everyone has a smartphone.
Where you can carry something that is bigger than you.
Allow this boy to live his life, enjoy his life.
No,
why
because
is something he's carrying paying you? Why is that your
Because
problem?
4-5 matches, this guy was missing. Why? Something around here had accident. It could not allow him play. Now he came to the Barcelona match. He was so heavy down here. He could not move his legs.
But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
We still love Lamine Yamal.
We enjoy
I think
watching
he's
him.
still a great player.
For someone like me who loves to enjoy football, who loves to see flair. I mean, these days we say football is robotic. Everybody wants to pass the ball. Everybody wants to play. But Lamine Yamal has brought a different flair to the game. He has brought a different style. He has us enjoying the game again. Whenever he's with the ball, everyone is on their feet because they expect something.
And let's add to this. He has brought excitement to the El Clasico.
Yeah.
El Clasico used to be Messi, Ronaldo.
True.
Now we are looking at Mbappe, Lamine Yamal.
Brings us back to what we are actually discussing, the talk before the game. He spoke a lot. He said a lot about the game before the game, but didn't back it up with the performance of the pitch. But do you think it was wrong for him to go about saying all of these things about Real Madrid before the game?
Okay, so in his defense, I'll say this. He said a lot last season.
Yeah.
And he delivered.
He backed it up.
In fact,
So he was
times
thinking-
two.
he was thinking
So
he was going to do it
I like
again.
the confidence. Confidence is, have you met Zlatan Ibrahimovic? He's someone that will tell you that there's no World Cup without him. Like, World Cup without him, what are you going to watch? What are you going to
The one that
I love confidence. You need it. You have to be confident in yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what he has, and it's a good thing. Messi does not. Messi didn't even have it when he was young.
So we shouldn't try to shut the man down.
No, don't shut him.
Allow him speak.
That's how he expresses himself. Let him.
You are saying the speakers, you understand, like the Vinicius, you see. Now he talks too much. People that play.
You mean Vinicius?
Yes.
Vinicius is not Lamine Yamal.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm telling you the character similarities they have when they talk anyhow.
I don't think there's any similarity.
You understand? You don't know Vinicius talks.
I mean, he talks a lot. I
For
think
people
Vinicius
that do
plays
more
the
of the
victim card a
playing,
lot.
you understand? The Mbappes, you understand? The Messis. Ronaldo don't even really talk much. Ronaldo just, you understand? But you leave the football and you talk a lot. Now, when you talk too much, you're expected more. You understand? You're expected to do more. Even if Barcelona had taken a draw, his talk will still work against him. Now, you made a statement in whether it's UEFA Nations League, that they played Portugal,
Yes.
and you lost. You understand? Why don't you just talk small or just talk at your
I
age
feel
and
like
carry
even if he
you?
didn't say anything, he'll still lose.
Then
Portugal was more experienced.
nobody will want to beat him on the pitch.
Regardless, he's
But
still 18 years old.
Lamine Yamal is
He's
18,
growing.
and in our league, the Rising Star Football League, it's a league for young, talented grassroots players. Talented players last season.
Very.
Onyedika Phillips, Tuesdays is playing in Europe. We saw them.
Ismaila, the Tiger, we used to call him the Tiger, the defender.
So these are young players that can actually go on to become the next Lamine Yamal, and that is what Rising Star
Or
Football
even
League.
better.
Lamine Yamal that does not have,
And we are the good thing about the Rising Star Football League. We are not just about the talent. We are not just about the ability. We are also breeding in that discipline into them, making sure that they actually follow through the right path. We are going to help guide them towards an illustrious career, and we want to be the next future having the next Lamine Yamal. So, and also you saw the league last season. We saw the likes of Onyedika Phillips, who is now playing abroad. I mean, some persons have said Onyedika Phillips, Lamine Yamal, talented players from the grassroots, from the Rising Star Football League. Next season is coming up very, very soon. Do you have a name in mind that can actually, make another step? Make another step like our ambassador right now, talking about Onyedika Phillips, who is playing abroad. Do you have any specific name in mind? Are you tipping to become the next big star, a breakthrough star from the Rising Star Football League?
There's a divine, I've forgotten his surname.
But he plays for which team?
Plays for Masterclass. He's the Messi's height kind of. He was a turn on. I know some teams he didn't make them reach the height they were supposed to reach because of how we played. But due to maybe the masterclass, we were not good enough to like crown whatever, maybe like the league or the Super Four. Divine is something, it's a name. Let's
So-
put that there.
Divine from Masterclass is one name to look forward to for next season, and we hope that he's going to be the next breakthrough star from the Rising Star Football League. But ladies and gentlemen, this weekend the biggest game is Tottenham versus Chelsea, the London Derby. Who are we tipping? Let's get your tips before we wrap up today's edition.
You know, the thing is, Chelsea, anytime you put them down, they turn you up. And Tottenham, they are one of the most unserious teams I've seen in the full world. So that clash is like when two mad people are fighting. So just the good thing about the fight is that it's a derby, you understand? But I will pick Chelsea to beat, because the problem about Chelsea, they are the big games. They never disappoint during the big games. Whether they have small children, whether it's adults, whether it's their grandfather that is playing, whether the coach is not at the sideline, whether their best player is injured, Chelsea knows a big match.
There's
All right. So Tottenham has just been there this season. They lost to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup last night, and I think the momentum is a bit low for them right now. Chelsea, just maybe. I think I will stick in also on this one. Chelsea knows how.
scoreline
3-1, since it's a London derby.
3-2.
3-2.
Yes,
All right, guys, you've heard from the my guys here. They've predicted the scoreline for this weekend, big London derby. Chelsea 3-1 according to theirs, and Nonso is going for 3-2. But we know, like I said again, the Rising Star Football League is expected to be back very, very soon. The season 2 of this wonderful grassroots league that is one of the best in Africa. I mean, we are there, we've proved it, we've shown it, and we are looking to doing better next year. But for more information about the Rising Star Football League, visit our social media platforms at Rising Star Football League on Facebook, on X, Instagram, and also on our YouTube page. Follow, like, share, and subscribe as we bring you more. This is episode 1 of the new campaign. Thank you very much, guys, for being here with me and doing this with me once again.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Anytime you don't see me on the show, please ask.
That's not so for you guys. Thank you very much, guys,
Peace.
and bye-bye.